Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. And today is one of the important topic, which is about how to manipulate date, data frame in machine learning. Whenever you do the data analysis, so you must sometimes you get a data frame which is called date. So how to handle that date? How to extract some sort of information from that date? So first of all, I will import the libraries here. Before that, if you are liking my content, so just subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, because I will try my best to provide you a quality content. I will also import the seaborn. Apart from this, I will import the numpy. So these are three libraries which are used for the data manipulation and visualization. So here we will read a commuter data.csv. If I click on df.head, then you will see we have a column called date. So we have this is basically the commuter data set. Commuter refers to a person who travels. It's a traffic prediction data set which is which used to predict the traffic volume based on all these features. So here we will only deal with the dates. So how to convert this into date? What type of things we can extract from the date? So here we will only take the df as date. We will only take date, time. Apart from this, we will not take anything. So here we have date and time. Now if you see here, then date and time are separated by a space. There is a space between date and time. So to separate date and time, what we will do, we will apply a lambda function here. Apply lambda x. We will take any variable. We will take any variable I want to apply on date and time. That x will store the all the rows of the date and time. First of all, it will take first row, then it will take second, and it will reach till the end. So it's x like a for loop. So I have taken the value of x. What should I do? I need to split the x. I need to split the x by space. If I click here, then you see all the values of you can say all the values of uh, my data frame, date and time have been splitted by space. So what I did, I will explain you again, that I actually use the lambda function. Lambda is actually like a for loop. It can be applied into a pandas data frame, where we apply a function in just a single line. So what should I do? I create lambda x means I create a variable which will store all these elements, and at a time it will store only one row. So it will iterate through all the rows. It will first of all move toward this row, then this, and it will do this operation, x dot split. Now this has been splitted. If I click on the zero index, then the zero index, it will give me only date. If I click on the one index, it will give me the time. The reason is that it is the zero at the zero index, it is at the one index. So here I will create another column. Here I will create another column, and in that column I will store the time. So what is in the time? In what axis we have the time? We have at the one. So if I click on yes, then you will see. If I click on df.head, then you will see the time column have been created here. Now I have separated date from the time. The same thing we will do for the time or for the date. But here what we will do, we will use the zero index for the date, because we need to separate the date from this column. So if I click on df.head, then you will see that we have successfully separated df date and df time. Now we will drop this column and we will do some further manipulation. Now which thing we can extract from the time and date? What we do, we will drop date and time, and axis is equal to 1 means we need to delete it from the column. two zero is used for the rows, for deleting the rows, for dropping the rows, and one is used for the column. So you want to delete that whole column. That's why I use the axis as one. If I click on df dot head, then I realize we have now a time and a date. Okay. Now what we will do, we will do some manipulation on the time. My data frame, my actually model will not take this whole thing because it is in the form of string, and also there is a column and double zeros. So we also need to delete the double zeros and double column. So for this purpose, what we will do, you will apply some sort of function, def update time. In that update time, it will take the text as variable. Text will be nothing but it will be use a variable which will store all the elements, that first element, that second element, and it will act as a, it will store all the elements. And now if I got the value of that first, in the first value, what I need to do, I need to replace, I need what should you do, I need to replace that column, I need to replace the column with nothing. So in that time our column will be removed. Then after that, and that text value will be again stored in the text variable. Then after that, we will use the strip function, and I will click here at zero, and that strip function will remove all the zero. And then it will again again our text will be saved in a text format, then I will return as text. Now you will see the magic here. So df dot time dot apply. In that apply, what we will do, we will apply, we want to apply the function, on which function we want to apply, update date and time, update. Okay, now let's see. Now you can see all the zeros have been removed. Now we will again save that in a time. So to save the changes, we will again save it on the time. If you not do, then it will only execute, it will not save, but you must have to do this thing. We will have to save it in the time. Now if you see that the time contain the values from 0 to 1 to 0 to 24, and it has been setted. Now the next thing is for the date, what we will can do with the date. So we can extract many things. First of all, we need to convert it into the data frame. So for this purpose, we will create, we will use pd dot to date, pd dot to pd dot to date time. In that data frame, we will pass the df date. If I click here, it will convert it into date time. Now after that, when I pass this thing, I need to again store it in a date. So to save the changes, now it has been saved. Now what we will do, we can extract some new thing. Now from the df date, I will use dt dot day. It will extract me the day, and I will store it in a variable called day, or date day. It will nothing but the day. It will be the first day, second day, third day, fourth day of the month. Now the second thing is, we can also extract some new thing, the df.date.dt year. I can also extract the year is and I will store it in a variable called, in a data frame called, in a column called year. Apart from this, we can also extract the month time dot dt dot month. I think I made some mistake here. Month name. Is there any issue? Huh, yes, yes, yes. Now it's really good. We can also extract the month name here. I will store this in a month, in a month variable. Now if I click on df dot head, can you see I have actually, from that unstructured column, unstructured in a sense, from that unclean data, unclean column, I have actually extract all these four things. And this has been done. I will also delete that date, because if I extract these three things, then I don't need date. Axis is equal to 1, in place is equal to true. Now can you see the magic here? What we can do with the pandas, with the pandas, I have extracted these four things. From then, that simple column, I have extracted these four things. So you can also do this thing. Just This was all from today's video. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon, and wait for the next video. And make sure to subscribe my channel, because I am trying my best to actually give you that quality content which you deserve. So bye bye.